Ham Radio Crusader.
It's time to kick it and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Freddie Mac, your Ham Radio Crusader, and we're back with the Hiroyasu IC-980 Pro. And I still hold to my earlier statement. There's nothing pro about it. But, I mean, it has given me a few surprises, obviously, with the ticking. You know what I mean? So I took the advice of some of my subscribers and the commenters on that video. You'll see it somewhere here. They were right. And the clicking sound was the radio in dual watch mode. So it had a cheap relay that's very noisy that goes tick, 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 so that it can monitor both bands, the A band and the B band, or the AVFO and the BVFO. But a few interesting surprises along the way in this journey. So first of all, I can find no programming software for it anywhere. The data port in the back, I plugged it a USB cable. And you know what? Before we continue, I need to make sure this is a data cable. Hold that thought. So I've got a USB-C data cable. This is not just for power. This is data. So let's go here. We'll plug it into the back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something clicked. Let's turn it on. Computer made a sound like it recognized something. Okay, let's go to... That was worth a shot. The computer's recognizing it with a data cable attached because it's making a sound. I'll have to investigate that further later. I can't see where it's adding any COM ports or anything new. But here's what I did discover. You know that extra PTT button on the face? There's a reason it's there, apparently. So let's just go right here. I'm going to disconnect. Yeah, you notice the ticking's gone. Yeah, I took it out of dual watch, so the ticking stopped. Thank you, subscribers. I appreciate you more than anything in this world. That was a huge help. This right here is a PTT button. You can see we've got the A band selected. This is my home Allstar node. We are in VFO. Now, go over to the computer. We're going to go to the Allstar node and log in. And we're going to kick everybody out. And what I am going to do is turn on the parrot mode. Let's go enable parrot mode, execute. And we're going to go back down here to the radio. And you notice there is no microphone attached. But if you will notice, well, it's kind of hard to see. There it was. See that little bitty pinhole right there? Yeah, that's a microphone. So let's test it out. This will be the first test that I would have heard. I tested it with a friend. He said my audio was a little low until I put my mouth near the screen. So let's see what it's like. About a foot away. K85 FMU, testing 1, 2, 3. I got to make a change here in the menu. I forgot to do something. There we go. Instead of in hand, we're going to go device host.
FMU Allstar node 58176 in Henrietta, Oklahoma.
Thank you. Instead of in hand, we're changing that to device host. Push it in. We're going to exit the menu. And let's test that parrot mode again. K85 FMU, testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is very dim. I'm going to turn the volume up on this walkie, and we'll try it again. Let's do it like this. This is 1 foot away from the face of the radio. K85 FMU, testing 1, 2, 3.
K85 FMU, testing 1, 2, 3.
So now I'm going to put my mouth pretty close up there. K85 FMU, testing 1, 2, 3.
K85 FMU, testing 1, 2, 3.
Turn the parrot mode off. Okay, why you would want a microphone on the face of your radio, I'm sure there's a reason. But if you're going to do that, give me a chance or the opportunity or the ability to increase the microphone gain, because it's horrible. Horrible. So, continuing on in the journey, I was trying to do a bunch of different things and powering it off and holding in buttons and things like that. Let me just do this. I was holding in this button while powering it on, and you get a software version. You hit another button, it continues to boot. Let's power it back off. Hold in the menu, power it on, keep holding, software version again. Power it back off. We're going to hold in the VM button and then power it on. Change band. Push MIMU key. Sure. Push exit key. Exit. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to push the MIMU key. It says okay. It reboots. 430 megahertz now. But if I plug the mic back in, and go to a ham frequency, it stops, jumps at 430. So I thought, well, let's go to 420. And that's not 420. Let's go to 420. It doesn't like that either. Let's go to 439. It likes that. We'll climb from there. Yeah, it goes to 439 and jumps back to 430. So this must be an overseas band, I'm assuming. So let's jump down to the B band and see what it lets us do. Nope. Nope. Go up. Goes to 145, kicks back down to 144. One thing I didn't try was... Nope. So, push that back in, turned off, hold down the VM button again. Cause an earthquake. So we're going to push in the VM button again, power it back on. And we can hit the MIMU button again. Let it reboot. And we're back to 400. Let's go back up. 444, 100. And we're right back to where we were. We did a band change, didn't erase what was holding in the VFO. So I continued on with this journey, and I thought, what else can I make happen? So I held in the monitor power button. Test 1, 2, test, test. It opens up in transmit, some kind of test mode. So you just power it back down, power it back up. Everything's back to normal. So let's turn it off. Hold in the exit button. Let's try this. Hold and power it on. Nothing. So power it back off. If I can remember how I did this. I ended up holding a pair of keys down while powering it on. It's probably just as well that I don't remember that key combination, because what it did, it gives you the chance or the opportunity to reset the radio to factory defaults. And when it came back on, it was in Chinese. Thank you, Google Translate camera, because without it, I'd have never made it back to the English language, and I did. But in the process, it erased every memory channel in it. And I mean not just the labels and the entries, but the fact that there are channels in it. So when you go to it now and go from VFO to memory, it says no channel. So if I go to menu, set, work mode, try to change it to memory or channel, it says no channels. So I'm stuck now with a VFO only radio. That does work. And the ticking is gone. And when I got the labels in, I was just tickled pink. The labels, the channel labels actually looked pretty good. I have some stills that I'm going to show you. I took some stills of the screen when in that mode, but now that all my memory channels are gone, I don't know what to do. So maybe this data port wasn't for programming. Maybe it's for firmware upgrades in the future. I don't know that I have a programming cable that will work on it. I don't know what frequency or what the pinout would be. I don't know what the software would be, because Chirp only supports one Hiroyasu radio, and it's not this model. I want to like this little radio in the worst way. It's just not going to let me do it. The fact that you can take out the mic and do a face. There's a microphone in the face. You can speak into it and push a PTT on the face of it. Okay, not what I was looking for, but there it is. This is a follow-up for the Hiroyasu IC-980 Pro UHF VHF Micro Mini Mobile. Yeah, there it is. I don't know what else to do. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it just the face looks cool. The meter looks genuine. See, look at it. It varies. It's not like some of them that are just there to make you think there's a signal strength meter. But, dadgummit, I'm able to program in a repeater. VFO only now. Thank you, Hiroyasu guys. If anybody out there has any contact with the Shenzhen iSmart Electronics company, who allegedly manufactures the Hiroyasu IC-980 Pro, I'd sure like to get my hands on some software, maybe a firmware upgrade, maybe a way to fix this thing. It's aesthetically pleasing. The audio reports I'm getting are really good. I can't do much more with it other than that. It's going to sit somewhere until I do. I do have a friend, Jim, Whiskey Tango 1 Whiskey, over at FEP Labs YouTube channel. Is going to do some spectral analysis on it for us too. So as soon as I get those results in, we'll have something to look at. So meanwhile, this is Freddie Mac, your ham radio crusader, saying 7-3s, wishing all the good signals to be yours, and ham on, y'all. So where's that glare coming from? Right there?
Station Engine 1. You have 2 paid at the station and 1 more on the way.
That'd be the fire department. Of the FCC rules, operation is subject to the following 2 conditions. Do not turn it on. Do not transmit. No, it doesn't say that. Thanks for being right there in the way, man. You just couldn't be in a better place, could you? Okay, everybody, it's... I keep wanting to say dual band, but it's a duplex. And I got a follow-up on the TYT. Okay. Jim! These...
Good morning. The time is 9 a.m. Weather conditions, mostly sunny. Temperature, 61 degrees.
GMRS Live. And that's Allstar. Okay.